Welcome to the Mindful Moments program sponsored by the College of Integrative Medicine and Health Sciences at Saybrook University. I am Don Moss, the Dean of the College. Today I'm going to focus on progressive muscle relaxation, which is a useful self-care technique and is also useful for professional therapists to use with their patients. Progressive muscle relaxation began with Dr. Edmund Jacobson. He was a Harvard educated psychologist, physiologist, and physician. He developed a device to measure the activation in the muscles. He called it the integrating neurovoltmeter. Then he developed progressive muscle relaxation, a technique to train individuals to tense and relax muscles in each region throughout the body. This is a picture of his integrating neurovoltmeter, which is the predecessor to today's electromyograph. Progressive muscle relaxation guides us to perceive the difference between relaxed and tense muscles, and to develop a differential awareness of how tense we are in each moment, and a corresponding ability to release the tension. We guide the person through a sequence of tensing each muscle group, observing the tensions and sensations, and then releasing the tension and noticing the difference. Jacobson showed that human beings can experience relief from tension and anxiety by learning a simple self-guided procedure. He wrote technical books for professionals and also popular books such as his lay book, You Must Relax. Progressive muscle relaxation is excellent self-care and serves as a treatment for disorders such as tension headache, irritable bowel, anxiety disorders, and hypertension. One of the things that many people comment is that they gain more awareness of the onset of tension in their everyday life, and they begin to recognize the situations that stress them and trigger their muscle tension. Now, to prepare yourself for an experience of progressive muscle relaxation, I invite you to assume a comfortable position in your chair. This exercise will guide you to relax each part of your body progressively from the feet all the way up to your head. Of course, today I have a limited time, so we will only go through some of the first steps in the body, relaxing the body. Your breathing, I invite you to allow your breathing to become smooth, gentle, and relaxed, with each breath, inhale and gently fill your lungs with air as if you were gently filling up a balloon. Pause and then gently exhale, emptying your lungs and noticing the release of tension as you breathe out. Pause again and then resume inhaling. Continue this relaxed breathing throughout the time of our progressive muscle relaxation exercise. And now we begin the progressive muscle relaxation. Bring your attention to your right foot. Contract your right foot upward at the ankle, pointing the foot upward toward your head. Hold that tension, hold that position, and notice the tension pulling along the front of your lower leg and then the stretching in the back of the calf. Notice those sensations. Notice the difference between the tensing in the front of the leg and the stretching in the back. And now slowly release all of that tension. Allow your foot to relax and feel the very different sensations as you relax. In progressive muscle relaxation, you will continue this pattern of tensing, holding the tension and noticing it, and then relaxing and noticing the sensations of relaxation proceeding throughout your entire musculature. Now extend the foot, pointing your toes away from the body, and hold that position. Notice the pattern of the tension. Hold it for a moment longer. And now slowly release the tension. And once again, allow the leg and the foot to relax. Notice the sensations of relaxation. And now contract your right leg, pulling it toward your buttocks. Hold that position and feel the pattern of tension that accompanies this contraction. Feel it, notice it. And now slowly release all of the tension. Position your leg comfortably and become aware of the sensations accompanying the relaxation. And now extend your lower right leg so that your upper and lower leg point outward and upward away from your body. Feel the tension in your leg. Notice any tension elsewhere in your body. Hold it, notice it. And then slowly release all of the tension, returning your leg to rest and feeling the sensations of relaxation. Before I proceed, I invite each of you to regulate yourself. If something is painful or uncomfortable, then make it more gentle or skip that instruction. You are in charge of your own well-being, and it's important that you only cooperate to the extent that it's comfortable for your body. Now, ordinarily, I would ask you to repeat each of these actions on the left side of the body. However, today, in the interest of time, I will proceed through other parts of the body. But each time you tense a muscle group, sense the tension as the muscle groups tighten. Slowly release the tension, and then enjoy the contrasting sensations accompanying relaxation. Let's move now to the arms. I'm going to invite you to extend the right arm upward and extend the hand upward. Tense the right arm and hand and hold that tension. Be aware of the sensation of tension in the arm and notice any tension elsewhere in your body. One of the things we notice with anyone who lives with chronic pain is that we tend to co-contract. In other words, other muscles will often join in with tension, even if there's no functional reason for them to join in. So now be aware of exhaling and dropping the arm and relaxing the arm, the hand. Roll the arm from side to side, limbering it, loosening it. And now we will do the left arm and hand. Extend the left arm and hand. Feel the tension. Feel the tension in the arm, in the hand, and anywhere else in your body. And now exhale and drop the arm. Roll the left arm from side to side, releasing the tension in the arm, the hand, and throughout your body. As you tense and relax each area of the body, notice that contrast between the tension and the relaxation. Now, bring your shoulder blades together in the back as if your two shoulder blades could touch. Squeeze tightly. Feel the pulling in the back. Feel the pulling across the front of the body. Hold it just a moment longer and release. Now release the shoulders and allow your entire upper body to become limp. Study the sensations of relaxation. Now bring your shoulders, both shoulders, up to your ears. Hold them up. Feel the tension in the shoulders. Feel the pulling elsewhere in your body. Hold them a moment longer, noticing the tension. And now exhale. and allow your muscles to sag, to relax. Feel the relaxation. And now push your shoulders downward and feel that tension. Hold that tension briefly. Hold that tension briefly. And now release and allow your upper body to become limp. Allow your entire body to become limp. Feel the relaxation increasing as you release tension throughout your body. And now clench your entire jaw, both the left and the right sides. That's the right side and the left. Experience the tension spreading through the head and through the neck as other muscles tense along with the jaws. And now release the tension in the jaws and experience the release, experience the relaxation. Take some comfortable, gentle breaths, allowing yourself to relax the entire body at this moment, relaxed, the muscles released, loose and limp. And now raise your eyebrows. Raise your eyebrows and feel the tension. Hold the tension, feel the tension. Feel the tension in the forehead, around the eyes, in the face. And now release that tension and enjoy the release. And now tighten your forehead, your entire forehead, and sense the tension. Feel the tension across the forehead. And release. Release all tensions throughout your body. Release the tension, enjoying the relaxation throughout your face, throughout your head, throughout your upper body. And now tighten the facial muscles, scrunching your face up like a prune. And feel that tension throughout your face. Make one ugly face and feel the tension. Hold it, feel it, and then release it. Release it and enjoy the release of tension throughout your body. And now release all tension throughout your body and enjoy the contrast, rolling your neck gently from side to side, lumbering the muscles. Be aware of releasing any tension throughout the entire musculature and enjoy that relaxed state. Suggestions for you to utilize this muscle tensing and relaxation. It's helpful to practice several times a day at home and in work settings. You can practice the tense, hold, relax sequence in any setting, gently tensing in a fashion not noticeable for others, and it will assist you in relaxing your musculature in that moment. I often notice that my muscles can relax more fully after I've tensed them and released the tension. Consider practicing tensing and relaxing the musculature at traffic lights, in waiting rooms, or anywhere that you have a minute or more free. This exercise increases your awareness of any muscle tension in your body so that you notice the onset of tension when you respond to a stressful situation. This exercise also aids us in relaxing the muscles. You will finally, with practice, learn to relax immediately each time your body begins to tense. It's important to practice, and you can spread this pattern of tensing, holding the tension, and then relaxing to any other muscle groups throughout the body to enhance a more complete relaxation. For example, there are a number of muscles around the eyes which frequently tense when we think or worry intently. And tensing and releasing these muscles reduces the facial tension associated with worry and many of the sensations of worry. Ideally, you will practice progressive muscle relaxation or some other form of relaxation and meditation several times a day in home and work settings. Use your new skills to reduce physiological tensions and emotional tensions in any stressful situation. And now, as we end this exercise, as we return to the present moment, we might acknowledge that you and other people gathered here in this shared space are in a meditative state. You may choose not to speak for now, or if you speak, to speak from your own experience and not in ways that will take others out of their experience. We may remain a moment longer with a sense of presence to our own and others' experience, and that will be the fruit of our practice. Thank you for being present for today's workshop.